understand is that you have less time for many things than you think. And you should be aware of that and grateful and awake and maximize the time and minimize the stupidity and unnecessary suffering, because you do not know when that opportunity is going to disappear. You need to compartmentalize and schedule, because you have this weird paradoxical juxtaposition of responsibility and chaos and grief and opportunity. And you need to set up your days so that you have opportunity and time set aside to focus on all of those things. And that way you can keep them straight and bounded and separate. And so you need time to do your creative work. And look, I'm a big fan of scheduling, and most people don't like schedules. They don't like using a Google Calendar, for example, which I use religiously. And that's because they use a schedule. It's a prison. They write down all the things they have to do. And then they fight against that because they put themselves in, they're their own worst superego. They're their own tyrant. This is the day you have to have. But that's not how you use a schedule. The way you use a schedule is that you produce a contract with yourself to have the day you'd really like to have, and to repeat that. Think, well, there are a certain number of things I have to do to keep the world in order around me day by day, so I have to schedule those in, because otherwise the chaos mounts, and that's not good. And then I want to mix in there a certain amount of leisure so that I get a chance to think and to recover. And I want to lace that with the opportunities that I really want to, and I want to play with that until the balance between that proclivity to order and that proclivity to pursue chaos and opportunity is optimized, so that when I look at my schedule, I think I could do that. And at the end of that, I'll be satisfied that I conducted myself responsibly and I took proper advantage of the day. And so this is particularly true. You're a father now, your responsibilities are multiplying. You have to organize your time intelligently. And there's all sorts of ways to increase the amount of time you have. If you're finding it difficult to find time to do your creative work, get up at 5. It only takes 2 weeks before you're accustomed to that. And then you might have 3 hours in the morning before you have any other responsibilities at all. And pay particular attention in your schedule. This is something people never get right, to the things that repeat every day. Because the things that repeat every day, that's your life. Get those things right.